Also at the Hoboken Housing Authority meeting on Thursday, the board unanimously rejected a resolution for all proposals seeking legal counsel, with Chairwoman Dana Wefer stating that one reason the RFQs were rejected was because one firm had communication with Campos, the Chief of Staff of Assemblyman Carmelo Garcia. Garcia was the HHA Executive Director until 2 weeks ago, when his contract was terminated by a 5-2 vote. Wefer listed 3 reasons why the proposals were rejected, noting that the Hackensack law firm Noel, Ambroso, Klein, Bierman had direct communication with Campos.
Commissioner Denning and I met with the acting executive director at the Project Professional Services Review Committee, and we were recommending that we reject all of the bids received for general legal counsel for a few reasons. The first is that the initial RFP was flawed because we didn't authorize it. The second reason is because the initial RFP had language in it that Commissioner Denning and I were uncomfortable with and didn't have language that we didn't want in there in terms of things that we want to use to evaluate potential counsels. For example, we thought that it was important that the legal counsel that we get has experience in housing authorities that are going through a crisis, has experience in urban housing authorities, has experience in housing authorities of our size. Thought that those are important factors to consider when looking at legal counsel. And then the third reason that we're recommending to reject all the legal services is because when going through the RFPs that were received last time, former Executive Director Garcia had recommended that we appoint a particular firm, Noel and Rosa. But when you go through their RFP, you can see that at least a portion of it was faxed into the Housing Authority. And when you Google that fax number, it belongs to Campos, who is Mr. Garcia's paid assembly aide. And so I don't know why that was going through his offices instead of directly to the Housing Authority, but it's obviously very concerning, so we thought it was better to restart the process when we know there wouldn't be any sort of asset interference.
Reached by Hudson County View, Campos, also an attorney, said he was flabbergasted over the fact that Wefer accused him of any sort of impropriety. An RFQ was a request for competent counsel to respond. Rejecting a response based on the fact that an attorney looked at it and sent it to another law firm that may be qualified? That makes no sense. These aren't confidential documents, these are public documents for anyone to view or respond to. I find it shocking. There must be a more sinister plan here. What's the real issue? Wouldn't you want greater participation in an RFP or RFQ process? Campos added that Wefer recently sent a personal email to a law firm asking them to do work for the HHA, which he believes is far more controversial than anything he has ever done. Wefer responded by saying it's extremely improper for Campos to get involved with HHA matters since he works with Garcia in the Assembly, also noting that there is nothing improper about her reaching out to potential lawyers as a member of the HHA board. Charles Daglian currently serves as the Hoboken Housing Authority counsel, but does not currently have a contract. Several previous votes by the board dating back to last year were controversial and failed to reappoint Daglian, though no one else has been appointed in his place as of yet. As Hudson County View reported last week, the HHA can now utilize the West New York Housing Authority's legal counsel after passing an interlocal services agreement with the entity at the same meeting. I'm John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.